Hello YouTubes, and welcome to another edition of The Casual Word. I'm your host Langley, and this is your Positive Pivot. I'd like to first apologize for not putting one out last week. I was traveling and simply just didn't make the time to do so. So for that, I apologize. I want to always be consistent and always want to give you guys everything that I say I'm going to do, and I said I was going to do one every week. So again, please accept my apology for missing last week. With that being said, today's reading is coming from Bruce and Stan in a book called God is in the Small Stuff, and it all matters. So this book says that stop worrying and invite God into the details of your life. So first we're going to start with a scripture. It says, "Dear brothers and sisters, whenever trouble comes your way, let it be an opportunity for joy. For when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow." This is from James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3 from the New Living Translation. And our reading is also from chapter 20. It says, "Embrace adversity." Adversity is at once the greatest curse and the greatest blessing of the human race. It started in the Garden of Eden when Adam and Eve disobeyed God, who had no choice but to punish his newly created beings. God didn't curse Adam and Eve. They did that to themselves. Instead, God cursed the ground. From that day forward, humankind will struggle to scratch at living from the earth while trying to overcome its adversity. Oh, we're much more sophisticated these days, but despite our technological advancements, we still fight what comes out of the ground. Whether it's big stuff like wars and weather, or smaller stuff like disease and crime, the earth and all that's in it always seem to be against us. Of course, we humans have learned to adapt to adverse conditions fairly well. Through personal experience, each of us knows that pain and suffering are part of life. You can't stop adversity, so you might as well deal with it. We admire people who experience extreme or continued adversity. In fact, it seems that the only path to success runs through adversity. We certainly won't disagree with those who value adversity, but when we say embrace adversity, we're implying something quite different from what you might expect. Here's what we mean. Ever since Adam and Eve sinned and God cursed the ground, the only real blessings we have enjoyed have come from God. Even the so-called good life offers temporary satisfaction at best. Eventually the weeds grow in the best of gardens, and even the healthiest of bodies eventually break down. In the end, adversity will get the best of us. The only person who completely defeated adversity once and for all was Jesus. And he didn't just do it for himself. Jesus made the ultimate sacrifice by giving his own life for ours. And when we embrace what Jesus did, we are saying that only Jesus is capable and worthy of defeating our ultimate adversity, sin and death. Go ahead and gain strength through your pain. Grow through your grief, as long as you recognize that your ability to overcome adversity is a blessing from God. As you exercise your courage, exercise your faith as well. Accept the fact that Jesus overcame adversity and now offers you rest from your own adversity and burden. Again, this was chapter 20 from God is in the Small Stuff, and it all matters. So stop worrying and invite God into the details of your life. This has been The Casual Word. I'm Langley. This is your Positive Pivot for the week. Until next time, stay blessed.